How we doing today, man? I'm trying to bang out this video. I have the worst headache. I don't know why I have the worst headache, but I'm going to just try and bang out this video real quick. Exciting news, though. I actually have an Apex code now as well. It's the same code that you see here for the Alpha Futures, but I have an Apex code. They're running 80% sale. Use my code. Help your boy out. Just wanted to throw that in there because that's new, right? But let's get on with the day, right? Let's get on with the day. What happened today? In my opinion, today was one of the best trading days I have seen in a long time, and I didn't expect it to be. Why did I not expect it to be? FOMC tomorrow. I will not be opening my charts until 2:30. I might look at it, and it will be eval only tomorrow. That being said, I expected today to be really bad, honestly. Or not bad, but really just lower probability. So I didn't feel comfortable on my XFA early in the morning. What was I? It's kind of hard. So normally I don't mess up, but messed up this take. But I'm gonna keep it going. Anyways, wow. Today's trading session was literally perfect. I caught an amazing trade, and Saul live called out. Saw an amazing trade, a perfect trade, probably the best trade we've seen in months and months and months. I just didn't take it. And why did I not take it? And the main thing I want to talk about today is FOMO. FOMO in your trading, right? I didn't lose today, so it makes it a little bit easier to deal with the FOMO. In fact, I actually won, right? I made 130. And if we look at this account, we are cooking on this account right here. We are absolutely cooking. Another nice little win. We're literally up on the week now. We covered yesterday's small loss, right? Guess what? We stepped away yesterday. We walked away down on the day, and we take one trade. I partialed out for $80 and $51, and we walk away and we say, you know what? We just covered yesterday's loss. So all that stress from yesterday, we wipe it out in one day, coming back 2 micros, right? We were trading multiple micros this day, right? 2 and 3, and we come back with 2 micros and just wipe all the loss away, and we're on our way this week, right? We're cruising. 1,300. We are getting closer and closer to passing, right? Which is really, really cool in my opinion. If you guys saw me on Twitter, I made a video, and I'm going to kind of go over it, what I said in that video in a second here of why when to know to step away, right? That's going to be very important. And I feel like I'm a little bit scatterbrained in this video because there's a lot I want to talk about. But here we go, man. Why was I bearish? What was my trade, I guess? What was my trade? Well, I came into the day, and you guys saw I was losing yesterday. Why did I lose yesterday? Because I kept trying to short after we swept these highs. I kept trying to see this low. I wanted this low yesterday. I wanted Monday to take out this low. But instead, we manipulated up, held the hourly gap right here, held the hourly gap. And let's go on here. I did not take a trade on the XFA accounts, right? We did not. Cool, right? We didn't take any. That's progress. You guys are seeing me improve, right? Why is that progress? Because I came into the day planning to not take a trade. It's not because I couldn't find a trade. It's because I didn't want to risk a day before FOMC. It ended up being one of the best days ever, which, again, this is why we're going to talk about FOMO in a second. And I'll line it up with the next trade. We hold this 1 hour gap. Again, because I think I've steered away from a lot of technicals in my videos because me crying about losing does better on YouTube. But at the end of the day, that's one thing I want to talk about too. I feel so much more pressure now to post on YouTube and keep consistent views because my views are doing good, and I've been growing, and I have this pressure to like keep growing, and it's like, I don't know, man, it's kind of hard. I always have to try and think of a good title. Like you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna try and think of the most clickable title, and it's kind of stressing me out, man, because like it just seems like I'm trying to like force people to watch my videos instead of people just watching because they want to see my progress or what they want to learn a little bit or whatever. And I just need to remember that people are going to watch the videos if they want. People are going to watch and like me for me. And if they don't, then I don't need to try and force engagement, force farming, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of quickly say that if you are doing YouTube, or if you think about doing YouTube or social media, just know there's so much pressure that comes with this lifestyle, I guess, because you get addicted to the views. You get addicted to succeeding. The money you make on YouTube can make you want to keep making more, or the views you get, or the subscribers. And oh, I had a better month this month. Every single month since I've started this channel, I've had a better month. This is the first month where I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna have a better month on YouTube, and that's stressful. So I just want to kind of mention that real quick. But yeah, I've kind of steered away from just technical stuff because you guys are mainly here to just see kind of how I do. But to frame this trade, I see this hourly gap overnight. We trade up to it all morning, right? I wanted to see us go lower yesterday. We displaced lower. We continued to displace, make a change in state delivery, or I guess we changed state delivery here, but we get an order block in the hourly. We respect it. We displace, respect the order block, displace, right? And continue displacing. And we have a 1 hour gap that we were holding off market open, or before market open, displaced lower. And this is where market opens right here. So why was I bearish? Well, obviously, we had this swing low here, and we've been selling off all the way towards it. What makes more sense, right? What makes more sense logically? Are we going to run this low here? And I kind of want to change this. How do I change it to be like a brush? Like paint? I don't know. I want it to be like a marker. Ooh, highlighter, right? Not this color. Not that color either. No. Why do none of these colors look good? Ooh, not like that either. 50. Dang it. Oh well. What's more likely, right? What's more likely? This low here to be taken out if we're right here, like we're right around here. What's more likely? Us to drop down and grab this low here? Or is it going to be likely for us to just run higher, right? What's more likely? This high or this low? And in my opinion, it's very clear winner. This low right here. It wouldn't make any sense for us to just leave this low right here and continue lower. So what do we get off open, right? Framing our bias. We had a beautiful, right? This is market open. We have a beautiful manipulation leg. Judas swing. Judas swing up. Market opens, NASDAQ opens, New York AM, and we run higher. We stop out every single trader. Everybody gets stopped out that's been trailing their trades before market open. They've been selling through here. Right? Ooh, we're selling. Okay, trail my stop. Low resistance. Okay, boom. Run the low resistance. Simple entry today. Got in. Got out. Right? And I'll show you how I manage the trade. I'll show you guys how I manage the trade. Could have made more, right? The story of my life, right? We could have made more. But I'm not disappointed with how I managed it. I just, it's, hindsight. Right? What did we have here? We got in beautifully. We waited, and I took a partial, right? I took a partial halfway to my target. Nothing wrong with that. What I could have done, though, is I could have left my take profit and just let it get hit. But what did I do? I end up letting the trade run. And then as soon as we traded below this low, I never let go of it. And as soon as we trade below this low, I end up moving my stop loss. Again, why do I do that? Because I would have made an extra $20 if I let it hit the take profit. But do I want to give up $60 or $80, right, floating profit, just to make an extra 20? I like to be aggressive, right? I want to see it run through quick at this point, and I don't want to get, a lot of times you can make an equal low, right? You don't have to take out a swing low. So take what the market gives you, right? That's kind of just my motto, or my kind of the way I trade. So again, we made 130, 2 micros, not bad. We could have made more. We could have done better with the trade. We could have held everything to the low, but we didn't, right? And that's cool. And what happened right after this? This trade right here was actually insanely good. We put in an SMT here. Boom, bang, SMT. Bang, right? After sweeping the low. We leave the low here. We sweep it barely. We make a little push up, and we run down again and resweep. Get a very bullish wick. Boom. That's like a turtle soup wick. Immediately, inversion. So what do we have? SMT on the 1 minute, inversion on the 1 minute, change in state of delivery on the 1 minute. Oh my gosh. A fair value gap on the 1 minute as well. A bullish gap. A unicorn model. Every single Confluence and ICT ever is here for this trade. So what do you do here? You just slap along, right? I didn't take it. And this is why I want to talk about FOMO. Why did I not take it? Because I was already up for the day. Simply just up for the day. That's all it was. I didn't take the trade because I was up for the day. And that's where the FOMO is really kicking in. In the Discord, join if you want. It's free. It's in the description of this video. It's in my YouTube channel, whatever. In the Discord, everybody was printing off this. And maybe not everybody, but a lot of people took this. A lot of people loved it. And I loved it. Live time in the Discord, I literally sent a screenshot of this candle. And I said, this is the best long like I've ever seen. This is just A+++. It's a great trade to win or lose on. I literally so that's what you have to build confidence in, right? If you get FOMO from missing trades, I didn't take this trade, but I knew it was amazing. Why did I not take it? Well, I wasn't trading my XFA today. Cool. I wasn't trading after taking a win because I didn't want to give up a loss or some profits. I could have jumped in with 1 micro and risked 1 micro and maybe had a tighter stop. But do I really want to give up $60 and then, right? I don't want to. And that's fine. But then you have to be okay if it does work. And if you see this happen, you have to be okay with that, right? You have to be fine with that. And for the most part, I was, right? For the most part, I was fine seeing that happen because this is a great trade. But it's hard to separate. Oh my gosh, dude, my headache is actually insane. After I finish all the content stuff I'm doing today, all the stuff on these computer screens, I'm going to just close my eyes, bro. I'm in pain right now, dude. This is crazy. But anyways, a water break. Anyways, man, today was a great day. Why? Because I stuck to my rules. I stuck to my plan. Took a winning trade. And I didn't get FOMO. Do I see this trade and think to myself, wow, how come I didn't take this? Why didn't I take this? Why didn't I have the confidence? Why didn't I do this? The reality is I'd already traded. I already took a win. So why get back in, right? Why get back in? We don't need to get everything. We don't need to be perfect. And again, my FOMO was pretty high, but I won a trade. If I had lost my first trade and I didn't catch this trade, my FOMO would be through the roof. My FOMO would be through the roof. I probably would have shorted here on this dumb inversion that would have lost me money. Wouldn't have been a good trade. But because I didn't and I didn't lose and I was already up for the day, I didn't have to start FOMOing. Because if I missed this setup, I didn't trade or I took a loss, oh my gosh, it would have been a bad day for me. Because that's the FOMO. It's not about catching every single trade. It's not about catching every single move, every single A+ setup that everybody likes on Twitter, right? And I'm engagement farming on TikTok because I posted this acting like I took it. Shout out Dodgy. That's his method right there. But I didn't take it, right? Again, my YouTube channel will be always 1,000,000% transparent. Like there will not be, I will tell you guys every setup I took, every account I took it on, every dollar I make. TikTok, if you guys see me on there, TikTok, I will troll. I'm going to rage bait. I'm just going to farm engagement on there. Plain and simple. I'm using TikTok to just be like an advertising billboard for my face so that people see my face in the trading space and they can start to know who I am. That's all that TikTok is, right? Twitter, I'll keep it honest, but I will also just post good setups, right? Because educational content does well on there. YouTube is your source for me if you want to see my transparent journey where there's just no filter and you see everything. This is your place because this is where everything will be documented. Everything else is just engagement farming, right? I just want to make that clear. Because if anyone saw my TikTok, it's like, what? You acted like you took this trade. It's engagement farming, right? I'm just trying to grow on those platforms. That's all it is. This trade, though, I was watching it run and run and run. I'm thinking to myself, wow, why didn't I take it, though? I know why I didn't take it, but your brain can't separate that, right? It can't separate FOMO, right? It's not about catching every single A plus setup. It's about what do you do if you miss the A plus setup. I was up on the day, but I missed this A plus setup. Do I just take another trade after because, oh my gosh, this person made $800. This person made $5,000. This person made past 15 accounts. This person got their third payout. This person just, stop. Stop doing that. I took one trade on one evaluation account, and I had a great day. I got better. I watched the charts deliver. I learned a lot. I reinforced a lot of knowledge. I gained information. I got better. You got better today if you showed up. So stop doing all this stuff about what this person made or what this person got or what this person can do, because it doesn't matter. And like, I will emphasize this till the cows come home, because I'm telling you, man, everybody's going to tell you, don't worry about the money, don't worry about other people, focus on yourself. But nobody tells you why or how to actually do it. How do you actually do that? By saying, guess what? I am great. I did great today. I followed my rule. Think back logically. I followed my rules. I followed my plan. I didn't FOMO, and I did what I was supposed to do. That was a great day. I did great. I am great today. So who cares? There's gonna be another A plus setup. Just be happy that you saw it. Be happy that you saw the market deliver like this, and that you saw this 10 a.m. reversal, and it start running during the macro. It ran to the first presented gap during the macro, right? Unless you want to count this one, but I don't want to count this fair value gap. I want to count this one. We ran to the first presented gap during the macro, 10 a.m. reversal, S&P lows. Textbook days. These are the days that make me feel like, that make me love trading, because it's just like, when everything works to a T, it just makes you feel so smart and so genius. And even though it doesn't, I don't think it matters. I don't think that you can be perfect or whatever. But I like the days where things make sense to me. Where I look at the chart, I'm like, yeah, that makes so much sense. I literally made a video on Twitter right around here that I said price was probably going to keep chopping, right? And again, I'm not saying I knew that, but I like when price does things I expect. Why do I think price is chopping right now? I made, the video I posted on Twitter, because, right, look, we have been gearing down all day. So this was the clear target for the day, right? And we met that target. So what do we expect? All the people that have been shorting all night, why I'm still bullish rather than bearish, is because we have all these highs. The people that have been shorting all night, moving their stop loss. Let's just say this is my stop loss right here. Oh, we start selling. Okay, cool. Market comes down, market comes up, market sells lower. Oh, I'm going to trail my stop here, right? And this high. Market comes down, market comes up. Or market goes down, market comes up. Oh, yeah, here. Down, up, sells through. I'm going to trail my stop again to these highs. Cool, what happens? Market goes down, market goes up, market goes down. Okay, this is like a new swing low. Boom, swing high. Okay, boom, displacement. Ooh, I'm going to trail my stop here. And then guess what? That's why we ran up and stopped out these traders. So the clear objective that everybody's been winning on, right? So anyone that went long from here and has their stop here, that's been trailing their stop from here on the higher time frame. It happens on every time frame, right? Why do you think we purged these lows before going up? Because people were trailing their stop, trailed their stop from here to here to here to here. Ran all of them at once. Stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, reverse, right? So all the people that were short here stopped out because the market's moving higher. I think the market's still going to move higher. I wanted to see this low get purged to move higher this week. That was the plan this whole week. I said it in my live call on Sunday. I want to see us manipulate this low to go higher the rest of the week. Like that was the game plan. So we did that. So now I'm bullish. But I'm not going to be looking for trades anymore. Bullish. Why? Because we need to rebalance this 15-minute. And also, it's lower probability. Why? Because we already did a big move in the market. And again, like this is not, it's hard to tangibly explain this because it's a lot more experience-based. Notice this. Notice this run from morning. We Judas swing, manipulate the objective, and then run higher instantly. This is just from experience, right? Experience tells me this price action right here, when we do this, after having straight leg down, straight leg up, you can expect bad price action. That's why I was saying the morning session is done now. The morning session is done. That's another thing. Again, like I always said, this account is a journal for me in my trading. So I wanted to emphasize that because that's something That's something that, again, is not really tangibly talked about, right? People don't really talk about it. When the objective's taken, you need to be done, or it's lower probability. And it's just logical, right? We get a big move down, a run up, juice swing, an efficient move down, an efficient move up. Don't push your luck in this. Wait till later. Wait till the PM session. Don't push your luck here. That's how you get screwed, right? And that's how you can also battle FOMO. You might have missed your setups, but okay, the clear and obvious low target got taken, and the clear and obvious high time frame, or the high got taken. So even if you miss your setup and you have FOMO, what are you going to do? The day is done. If you got FOMO here, oh, the move's starting to go. We slide down here, and we get displacement, order block, right? There was no real re-entry here, so you kind of get unlucky. But if you miss your move, and then the trade, and then this high is still valid, or better yet, this high is still valid, then you can re-enter, right? Don't FOMO if the day's done, right? That's the biggest thing. Don't FOMO if the day's done. But I felt FOMO too today, right? I saw this trade, and I felt like, man, I wish I got this. I wish I did that. Stop wishing. Stop wishing you did this. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what anybody else that you follow on Twitter says, anyone that you follow on YouTube says, anyone that you follow on Instagram or TikTok. I don't care how much money they've made today. I don't care about how many trades they won. I don't care about how long they held their runners. I don't care about any of that. Because guess what? You don't even have to ever watch a video again. I genuinely, I will never need to watch another video on YouTube again. Is that the most ideal thing? Probably not. But my point being, I don't need to be on social media to learn anymore. Learn what you need. Once you develop an absurd confidence in what you do you think your favorite mentor, I mean, maybe some of them, because a lot of these guys don't really know what they're doing. They're still learning. They're not any better than you. But do you think the good mentors, do you think that they're watching ICT tutorials? Do you think that they're watching a strategy? Do you think they're watching other creators? Absolutely not. They are not. They might take bits and pieces from people, but they're not sitting there learning, right? And that's where you have to build the confidence. And that's how you beat FOMO. I'm on social media, so I can't really avoid it. But I try not to watch content or see people's trades. You'll see it. I'm trying to grow on social media, right? Because there's money to be made on social media. I'm just going to be honest. There's money to be made. But just if you aren't trying to post on social media, if you aren't posting to social media, delete Twitter, delete TikTok, delete Instagram, delete YouTube. Don't watch any of it because you don't need it. And that's how you destroy FOMO, because the world, when you step outside and you go to the mall, or you go to the gym, or you go to the beach, or you go wherever you want to go, I'm not seeing a single candlestick. I'm not hearing anyone talk about an SMT. I'm not hearing about any. Nobody cares about trading. Nobody cares about trading. It is so irrelevant. In real life, it's so irrelevant. So if you want to beat FOMO, right? FOMO's the fear of missing out. I don't have fear of missing out right now if my friends are doing anything or not. But I would have FOMO if it was a Saturday night and all my friends are somewhere posting videos. That's FOMO, right? But right now, I don't have FOMO because none of my friends are doing anything. I don't know what my friends are doing, right? Maybe they're doing something sick without me, right? But I don't know about it. You only can get FOMO if you're on social media. Right? Like, yeah, you might get FOMO if the move's running without you, but you're not going to go on Twitter and go see everybody print $10,000 day this, $10,000 day that. Oh my gosh, easiest trade ever. Then guess what happens? The New York session's still open. Man, everybody's winning. Oh, this kind of looks like a long. This kind of looks, or better yet, let's do one that already lost. Oh, this kind of looks like a short. Oh my gosh. Change the state of delivery. Inversion. LR. I'm going to take this trade because everybody's winning. Oh my gosh, I lost. That's what you guys look like. That's what you guys are doing. Oh my gosh, well, we have a high time frame sweep. We have all of this that we moved up and we need to rebalance to equilibrium. and we're in the 1 hour fair value gap, and we got the change state of living inversion, so I'm going to take you now. And this isn't a terrible loss. If you took this trade, it wasn't that bad. If it's part of your model, that's good, that's fine. You did your job. But I'm trying to sell the people that only took this setup because they missed this one. If you missed this one, this was your day. Don't get greedy. Remember that too. If you saw the trade that you should have taken and it's your model and it plays out, stop trading. That's your win. If you win on the day, be done. So if you see a setup that's perfect and you just hesitated, you missed it, whatever, you didn't feel comfortable, and it wins, journal that trade and then step away from the charts because you are done. If you saw this trade and you didn't take it and it plays out, be done for the day. Don't look for the next one. You missed your trade. So you are done. You missed your trade. This price run is done now, so don't worry about anything else. If you saw it and that's your model and you said, man, I can't believe I missed it. Don't beat yourself up. Say, man, I'm glad that it worked because that's my model. I want it to work. And just say, you know what? Remember that if you took the trade, you would be done for the day. If you took this trade, you would be done. So if you missed the trade, why wouldn't you be done? Why wouldn't you be done with the day? That's what you have to ask yourself. Why am I still going? Why do I still need more? Delete social media. Delete everything. Stop giving into FOMO. Because if you don't see everybody else winning, if you miss this trade, you might be annoyed. But you're not going to have to see every single person, best day ever, posting on my bet. Like, give it a break, man. Give yourself a chance. If you're not trying to be a content creator, if you're not trying to make content, post content, don't be on social media. Maybe use YouTube. I think it's the only platform, right? Because I can sit here and tell you guys that even though I had a winning day, maybe you had a losing day, I can sit here and tell you it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the point. That's the point of all this. That's why I think YouTube is the only valuable platform on this entire social media thing. I think YouTube is the only one that has any value, right? Because you'll probably watch this after the trading session anyways. So delete everything else but YouTube, right? Keep watching my YouTubes. Keep watching my YouTube, man. I need that ad revenue. But in all seriousness, I do think YouTube is the only platform where it would make sense to keep. I've learned everything from YouTube. I don't think I've learned a single thing from Twitter or a single thing from TikTok. Matter of fact, yeah, I don't think I've learned anything from those. I've learned everything from YouTube. That's what I want to talk about today. Champions League tonight. Who you guys got, Barcelona or Inter Milan? I'm praying for Inter Milan to win. I can't stand Barcelona this year. But yeah, that's just me, man. This headache is dry. Like, I've made this whole video with the most insane headache. Genuinely, I feel insane. Like, oh my gosh, dude. And it hit me out of nowhere. I was feeling fine this morning. Maybe I need to just get out in the sun and do something, but wow, it's brutal. That was the day, man. And again, yeah, I'm really hoping my video does well because I've been kind of feeling a little bit of anxiety about my videos have been kind of like just kind of stagnating. And again, I'm so happy with all the support. So I appreciate everyone that likes the videos, comments, subscribes, because it really helps me out. But if anyone that's done content creation and especially like succeeded, again, if you do content creation at any level, like I'm not saying your opinion doesn't matter. I'm just saying anyone that has like 10,000 subscribers, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, how do you guys deal with just like the flow of, like, I've been growing every month, and it's like, again, I could grow this month again, and I want to, but I don't know, I have a week cruise, I won't be able to post as much, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't been, honestly, the thing is, I haven't been just blowing up accounts as like I used to. I haven't just been having horrible days, because my psychology is getting better, so my videos are more boring, because, like, I just don't do anything dumb anymore, and that's kind of scary, because it's like, okay, all my content that was doing well in February and in March when I was going like this with the momentum, is because I was just like horrible, like doing horrible. And it's like, I don't want to be doing horrible anymore, but I feel like it's the only way that I can get views. And it's like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of rambling now. This is my problem, not you guys'. So I appreciate you guys. Let me know how you guys did today. Use code Diego for Alpha Futures. I'm doing a giveaway when I cross over like $500 in commission. We're right around 200, so we're pretty close. And right now I only got 2 people that are in the giveaway because only 2 people have sent me proof. And next, Apex is running 80% off. Run my code up there, right? I'll do giveaways when that thing hits its own threshold as well. just help your boy out, man. Help your boy out. I'm trying to succeed in trading. I make no money trading. I make all my money through social media and my affiliate codes currently. So help your boy out. If you're already going to buy an account, don't go and buy an account if you're not going to. If you like Apex, use them. If you don't like them, don't use them, right? If you like Alpha Futures, use them. I think they personally have like the best rules. But if you don't want them, you don't want them, right? But if you're already going to use them, use my code over someone else's. Don't use PW's code. Don't use anyone else's code. Don't use Dodgy. Don't use Justin. Use my code. Why? Because I make no money, right? It's plain and simple. And if these guys are such good traders, let them take the money from the market. Give me the money for my code. And then if I ever become as rich as them, keep using my code. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is kind of like, what happens when I do succeed in trading? I can't really say I use my code because I'm broke. So let's take advantage of that while we can. Join the Discord if you want. I'm going to live trade on Friday. And then, yeah, man, just kind of plug in everything. Follow me on Twitter. I don't care if you follow me on TikTok because that platform is stupid. So don't follow me on there. Honestly, don't follow me on there. Twitter is pretty cool, though. I will see you guys in the next one. Rambling at this point. I appreciate you guys. I genuinely appreciate all you guys. You guys have given me a purpose every single morning. And it makes me feel like I actually am working a real job. It makes me feel like I have a purpose. As strange as it sounds, because, I'm not doing anything special yet. But we're getting there. And, again, I really appreciate all you guys. Like, genuinely. I say this every video, but it's like, why not? Why not be grateful? I'm so grateful for everyone that watches these videos and supports me on this journey, because it's not easy, but it's getting easier. It really is. I'm starting to be a lot more positive all the time. I'm starting to follow my rules a lot better. You guys are seeing the growth. And that too, I feel a lot of pressure to succeed in trading, because I know eventually people are going to get sick and tired of me losing. I'm sick and tired of me losing, but I know eventually people are just going to be like, man, this guy's losing still. I'm going to stop watching his videos. And that's kind of make me feel like I have to succeed now, because I don't want people, I want to, like, my whole goal is to motivate people, to show you what's possible. And if I can't achieve, then I'm not really a great motivator. So a lot of pressure. The last little bit I've been doing so much better, but with great responsibility with great power comes great responsibility, right? I just feel like the more I grow, the more I get better at trading and social media and stuff, just the more pressure I put on myself. And it's kind of frustrating. But I'll see you guys in the next one, man. I appreciate all you guys. Peace.